When it comes time to export your content from Cubase, you have various different options. These are largely the same as the options you would have if you were just making a record as opposed to making a score, but there are various different things to consider. There is one interesting option, although it's not used very often as far as I'm aware, which is in the file menu here there's an option called Replace Audio in Video File. And if you have a stereo mixdown of your music, what you can do is you can tell Cubase to look for a video file which you point it at, and then you can make Cubase remove the existing audio file from that video and replace it with one that you subsequently specify, which would be your audio mixdown. Interesting to know about, not always what you would go for, to be honest, but it's good to know it's there. So your first option really is to export an audio mixdown. Now, what you might normally do is just a stereo output. So you would uncheck Channel Batch Export. You would call it something like Music Mixdown. You put it somewhere, tell Cubase where to put it. You don't want any of this stuff. You most probably want to keep the format the same as the format you've been working in. In this case, standard digital video audio format, which is 24-bit depth and a 48 kilohertz sample rate. So this is the simplest way to do things. Set your left and right locators where you want them. Uncheck Channel Batch Export. Just output the stereo out, which will include everything that's not muted here in the project and in the mixer. So I could do that. I could just put a copy on my desktop for now. Put it on the desktop, save and export. And Cubase will just export a stereo mixdown WAV of my file, my music file. Very simple, just like you would do making any kind of music.